Welcome to Rhodes Island. In this video, I am going to share with you the top places to visit and the best things to do in Rhodes. Rhodes is the fourth largest Greek island. It is located in the southern Aegean Sea, just a few miles off the coast of Turkey. It is also known as the Island of the Knights because the Knights of St. John ruled this Greek island for 2 centuries. Rhodes, with its rich history, unique landscapes, and stunning beaches, has something for everyone. And let's not forget that Rhodes is one of the prettiest islands in Greece. Rhodes has the longest summer of all Greek islands. With more than 300 sunny days, this Greek island is a great tourist destination all year round. But it is better to avoid traveling here during July and August because it is very hot and crowded. The best time to visit Rhodes is June and September up until early October, when the sea is warm enough to swim comfortably. The fastest and easiest way to get to Rhodes is by plane. There are direct flights from many European cities, including London, to Rhodes International Airport. If this isn't the case, you can fly to Athens and then to Rhodes. Another option is to take a ferry from the Greek mainland or nearby islands. As I mentioned earlier, Rhodes is one of the largest islands in Greece. This means that if you want to explore the island, you need to rent a car or take guided tours. The main attraction here is Rhodes Old Town, one of the oldest inhabited medieval towns in Europe. The old town is surrounded by walls with 7 gates. This is one of the entrances to the old town. This town is one of the best preserved medieval settlements in the world. Walking in these streets feels like stepping back in time. It is indeed a living museum and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Navigating around the old town can be a little tricky. It is a bit of a maze. However, do not worry, you can always find your way back. There are plenty of restaurants, bars, and boutique shops here to keep you entertained for a number of days. Many tourists choose the old town as their base to explore the rest of the island. While in the old town, you should visit the Palace of the Grand Master. It is a medieval castle at the highest point of the old town. It was originally built on the foundation of the Temple of Helios, the Greek god of the sun. In the 16th century, the Ottomans converted it into a fortress and a prison. This palace is enormous and has 158 rooms, although today only 24 are open to visitors. Kallithea beach is one of the most beautiful beaches in Rhodes, and it is a popular one among the locals. It is located only 5 miles from the old town. It is a perfect place for swimming, snorkeling, and sunbathing. Right next to the beach, you will find the Kallithea thermal springs, which have been known for their beauty as well as thermal healing water since ancient times. The building and gardens are gorgeous. This is a great place for relaxing, and you can easily spend the whole day here. Go to Lindos Village. The village of Lindos is one of the most beautiful places in Rhodes, and it is a must visit when you are on the island. Basically, Lindos is what you expect from a traditional Greek fishing village. Narrow cobbled streets, local souvenir shops, and white buildings surrounded by crystal clear waters. Walking here is a great way to see how life on the island was hundreds of years ago. You can get here by car or take a boat from Rhodes town. Now we are walking up to see Lindos Acropolis. Stay. The village of Lindos isn't the only thing to see around here. Arguably, the main point of interest here is Lindos Acropolis, sitting on a steep cliff 116 meters above the sea. Lindos Acropolis is a well-preserved citadel and the most impressive archaeological site of Rhodes, offering incredible views over the sea and island. While most of the beaches on Rhodes Island are pebbly, Prasonisi beach is a wide sandy beach located at the southernmost tip of the island, where the Aegean and Mediterranean seas meet. This means that you can swim in the Mediterranean Sea and then jump into the Aegean Sea in just a matter of seconds. Prasonisi Beach is a paradise for windsurfers and kitesurfers, and there are a few windsurfing and kitesurfing centers around for those who want to learn a new skill. Sea kayaking is one of the most fun outdoor activities in Rhodes.
Hello girls!
This is the great way to explore the caves and some of the most beautiful bays and beaches on the island. Kayaking gives you the opportunity to visit some of the unspoiled beaches on the island while discovering some of the hidden gems. The good news is that you don't need to know how to kayak. The instructor usually teaches you what to do, and that's enough to have a safe journey on the sea. If you take a sea kayaking tour, you will have a short stop at Quinn Bay. But don't worry, if that's not the case, you can always drive there. The beach at Quinn Bay is one of the most beautiful beaches in Rhodes. The beach is named after Antonio Quinn, an American actor. He fell in love with Rhodes after filming The Guns of Navarone and bought this part of the island. Scuba diving is another fun activity you must do when in Rhodes. Diving in Rhodes is usually easy, relaxing, and suitable for beginners. You won't see a lot of marine life here, but there are opportunities to swim through rocks and go into some caves. You will probably need to use torches, and you might see some archaeological artifacts underwater. Rhodes is also a great place for night diving. We tried it, and we have seen quite a few octopuses during our dive. Symi is one of the most beautiful places in Greece and can only be reached by boat. This small island is a real gem, and it is only a short boat ride from Rhodes Island. Symi is famous for its cute harbor town. More than 22,000 people used to live on this island in the 19th century, but right now the population is only 2,500. Shipbuilding and sponge industries were the main source of income in Symi, but these days the economy relies mostly on tourism. Seven Springs is a protected green area on the east side of the island. The springs fall into a small lake surrounded by lush greenery. To visit the lake, you can have a unique experience by walking through a short pitch-black tunnel. The area of the Seven Springs and the nearby forest are also suitable for walking, and usually the temperature here is cooler than in the other parts of the island. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have other tips and advice to share with other people visiting Rhodes. Same as always, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.